as a female student of Clement Howell High School, I was very disappointed because as a guy like him was supposed to be encouraging us, not discouraging us.
Always the negative parts of society is always being cast down on Clement Howell High, and the positive parts of Clement Howell is it has little or no recognition. So we just want to appeal to the public to look at the good that Clement Howell is producing.
Students and faculty of the Clement Howell High School are furious at the recent statements made by Bishop C. Alexander Williams during a Sunday sermon, which was later published in the TCI Sun, quoting him saying, "We have too many of our young girls at Clement Howell High selling themselves for cell phones and for lunch, pastelita and chicken and macaroni and potato salad." The sermon's main focus was to tackle the issue of neglectful fathers and their responsibilities to their children. However, the message taken out by parents, teachers, and students have them now asking for an apology.
As an authority figure, he shouldn't point fingers, and as an authority figure of another school, it's like he's opposing the Clement Howell School. And it is very wrong of him to judge. And although it is happening in the world where girls are maybe turning the wrong way or walking the wrong steps, but they're, like D'Angelo said, they're very smart girls in the school, and representing the Clement Howell High School as the head girl, every day I see that there are girls who are every time trying to do better, and they're very honor roll students, and there are students out there who probably have dreams to become pastors and stuff, and this is very disappointing them and discouraging them.
In a telephone interview with Bishop Williams, also a director of the Whole Gospel Christian Academy, he said that his entire sermon was taken out of context and that it was meant to stir a sense of accountability in fathers, not bash young women. However, the statement considered as harsh by the school officials have students issuing letters asking for a retraction.
It's very defamatory because it's not something that you would expect someone that is supposed to be leading and mentoring young people to come out and say. It's unfair to single out the students of Clement Howell High School, the females, because at the Clement Howell High School we are committed to excellence and we have students who are living up to our motto. I come into contact with young ladies every day who are doing very well academically and socially.
Guidance counselor Chad Lavelle said that the school has come a long way from its days of negative rap and that through various programs, students have been taught the fundamentals of growing up, self-esteem, and good behavioral patterns. He says that a man of Williams' stature should be encouraging students and not demoralizing them.
Certainly we are putting every effort into building the morale of our female students in particular, seeing that they are somewhat subject to an already disturbed reputation. We have in place programs which are unfolded every term on a termly basis. We deal with self-esteem issues. We also deal with survival skill topics.
School officials say the students were so distraught at the statements that some even fell to tears. Parents have also expressed their concerns, and according to the school, members of the Parents and Teachers Association, PTA, are also in the process of writing letters to Bishop Williams.
We have been trying to build the self-esteem and the self-confidence of our young ladies, and to have it, tarnished in this manner by an authority figure in the society has really put a dent in our effort. In addition, it is to be recognized that Clement Howell High School is just a microcosm of the whole society. So whatever issues may be happening here, or we may be faced with, it's also been faced in other institutions of a similar nature, whether they be private or public.
Williams said that he would not comment on the matter. However, quote, "If it offends, I am sorry." He continued by saying that if it does not pertain to those students, why are they so upset about it? William also told News 4 that he does not want to engage in a war of words with members of the community. Meanwhile, school officials say that the wider community should focus on the positive attributes the school has to offer.
I must say that I, too, am appalled by the fact that Pastor Williams made such a statement. The article was brought to me by a student in tears, and she said, "Mr. Fern, look at this article. Look what Pastor Williams said about us here at Clement Howell High School." and I read the highlighted portion. Afterwards, I read the entire article, and I see where Pastor William could have made his statement in a more general form